Welcome to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today we are going to talk about how to be more confident, how to feel more confident. Now, there are three main things that I do personally in order to feel more confident from a day-to-day basis. Now, number one, fast and eat less. Fasting, as in totally abstaining from food for a certain amount of time, is something that I do in order to understand how food in general affects the way I feel, and how food, or more so the lack of food, actually causes a sense of positivity in myself and in times confidence to arise. So what I do is that perhaps I'll have dinner at say 7 p.m. on the day before I start fasting, and that night I will go to bed. So from 7 p.m. of day 1 to 7 p.m. of day 2, that 24-hour time slot, I would not eat anything. I'll continue drinking my water, at times maybe some zero calorie drinks such as tea, but I will totally abstain for food for 24 hours. And the effect immediately is this sense of greater energy. However, something that I noticed is for the last 4 hours of this 24-hour fast, I would tend to have brain fog, and my body would tend to feel more sluggish. Now, the explanation from what I read in books is that your body is eliminating the toxins in your body, and therefore in this elimination process, similar to having perhaps a withdrawal symptom, you will not feel as good. So currently what I do is every week I will do 2 times of a 24-hour fast. Now this is also known as a eat stop eat method. So if you're interested, you can go and check out, Google it or YouTube certain videos on eat stop eat. Or in general, guys, just eat less. In fact, as I was preparing this video, there was a lot of procrastination because it is Chinese New Year right now, and I've been eating a lot of junk food, and because of that I found it very difficult for myself to start filming this video because of the entire lethargy of just putting food into my system. And I tell you, one word, after I've eaten so much food, the one word is regret. And perhaps I'll just start tomorrow with another 24-hour fast, I don't know, but it's very likely. And what I just want you guys to know is that food is meant to sustain you, not to handicap you. So point number one, learn how to fast and learn how to eat less. Number two, how to feel more confident is to take note of your body language. Now, the issue with a lot of people today is they unknowingly fall into negative body language patterns. I know friends even that are perpetually slouching, and they do not even notice that. It becomes a sort of a habit. You see, people judge you based on the way you present yourself. You would view me differently if I am slouching and talking to you versus I am perhaps puffing my chest out comfortably and just looking straight into the camera. Just experiment by yourself. Even the angle of your head as you speak to people matters. Now, in my own experience, having your shoulder blades backwards and downwards, and in general for the position of your legs, for your feet to be at least shoulder width apart. In general, okay, expansive Expansive body language has been shown to increase testosterone and decrease cortisol. Now, this is the kind of body language you want to adopt. You want to habitually adopt expansive body language. The confidence that nothing will be able to cause you to stumble, that nothing will cause you to fear. That is the kind of body language that you want to adopt, because as you go through life, people will judge you before you have uttered a word based on the image you project. And it's so important to just project a strong image of a man or a woman, and just know that it starts with your body language. So in general, expansive body language will help you immediately feel more confident. If you are still interested on this topic, there is a wonderful TED video on this by a Harvard professor or researcher. I'll put the link below. You can go and check it out. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay? And the third thing that I do in order to feel more confident is somewhat like taking action, but I would call it move your body. Now, there is a lot of negative feelings that I would subscribe to: the lack of motion, the lack of action, in general, procrastination. I've been procrastinating for the past 30 minutes to an hour until I decided, okay, I'm just going to film this video even though I feel so sluggish with all the food in my body. And it started when I turned on this treadmill desk that I'm using and started moving, that the entire rhythm of my body started to change. I started to feel more confident. I started to think to myself, hey, okay, I'll just get this video done. And you see, we are already, say, 7 minutes and 30 seconds into this video, and I am just so comfortable being able to speak to this camera even though I am not in the best of state. So guys, remember the 3 steps that I have shared with you. Number 1, fast and eat less. Number 2, be sure to adopt a expansive body language. And number 3, learn to move your body. And if you do that, I'm sure that you will immediately feel more confident. Till then, I'll see you next time.